with the Fortune 500 corporations in the United States. All of them today have captive insurance companies. And the servicing organizations are Aon, Marsh, and Willis. They control 95% of all of those Fortune 500 captive insurance companies. Smaller companies are looking at the captive market now on the essential concept of two things. One, to increase their coverage concepts that they're looking for risks that are coming up in their corporation that they really want to look at very closely and design manuscripted policies for. And at the same time, the private corporations are pretty cash rich, so they're also looking at the tax benefits that the captive provides in the sense to the parent corporation. The coverages going into captives now are much more creative than what we did years ago. And for instance, 30 years ago, I worked on captive insurance companies, and we thought we were novels by having strike insurance, and we had economic recovery insurance for gambling casinos and things like that. But today, we're into cyber liability issues. We're into reputational risk coverages for corporations who have got a stock problem. We're into kidnap and ransom insurance, specifically designed. We're into insuring deductibles under the D&O policies of the corporation. We're into looking at the deductibles under most of the traditional insurance coverages and putting those into the captive. So the creativity now is coming from the risk manager. The risk manager is being elevated to an additional level in their structure. And because of that, they're going to have a lot more opportunity for the future if they start looking at the captive insurance company concept for their corporation that they work for. Captive insurance companies, generally speaking, buy some type of reinsurance. And since you form a new insurance company, you now are considered a new potential client for the reinsurance industry. Now, we've watched the hedge funds come into the reinsurance business with Steve Cohn, John Paulson, David Einhorn, Danny Loeb, Kevin Adler, all the superstars of the hedge fund industry, as I call them. They have all now made the adjustment to come in and put capital behind a reinsurance company. Now, the captive insurance company, if they're looking to buy new types of reinsurance from brand new entities that are going into the reinsurance market, they become an initial client for all of these hedge funds that have started Bermuda reinsurance companies in the last year or so. So I look at that as a very exciting change in the marketplace to challenge the Swiss reinsurance companies where I used to work and the Munich reinsurance companies and places like that.